Sarah had always considered herself a hard worker. She believed that success came from endless hours of effort, pushing through challenges without rest. But despite her constant hustle, she often found herself overwhelmed and unfulfilled. Something felt missing, and she couldn't figure out why. One day, while scrolling through her feed, Sarah came across a quote that stopped her in her tracks. "Your attitude determines your altitude." It was a simple message, but it resonated deeply with her. She realized that maybe, just maybe, her mindset was the missing piece to her success. That's when she stumbled upon The Winning Attitude: How to Create Extraordinary Results in Your Life by Jeff Keller. The premise was clear: changing your attitude could change everything. Intrigued and eager for a new perspective, Sarah decided to dive in. As she turned the pages, Sarah discovered a blueprint for transforming her mindset and creating the life she had always dreamed of. The following are the powerful lessons Sarah learned, which changed her outlook and ultimately, her life. 1. The power of a positive attitude. In the first lesson of Attitude is Everything, Jeff Keller introduces a powerful concept: your attitude shapes your reality. He argues that our mindset directly influences how we deal with challenges, interact with others, and seize opportunities. A positive attitude isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about actively choosing to focus on solutions instead of being overwhelmed by the obstacles in front of you. For Sarah, the book was a wake-up call. Previously, she believed that success was all about working relentlessly, pushing through without considering the impact of her attitude. She felt that constant effort and endurance were the keys to overcoming challenges. But after reading the book, Sarah realized that a positive attitude was far more powerful than sheer effort. She began to see challenges not as roadblocks but as opportunities to learn and grow. Setbacks, rather than crushing her spirit, became chances to reflect and improve. This shift in thinking transformed how she approached both her personal and professional life. Sarah's newfound perspective didn't just help her tackle problems more effectively. It also improved her relationships. She started interacting with others more confidently, radiating optimism and fostering an environment of growth. Her work became more enjoyable because she learned to embrace the process, not just the outcome. With each challenge, Sarah's confidence grew, allowing her to bounce back from disappointments faster and with greater strength. Key takeaway: a positive attitude isn't about always being happy or dismissing the difficulties in life. It's about focusing on the possibilities and solutions, even when faced with adversity. By shifting your mindset to see setbacks as learning experiences, you build resilience and turn obstacles into opportunities for growth. This attitude is a cornerstone of success and can deeply influence not only your career, but your personal life as well. 2. The role of belief in success. Sarah's next realization came from the understanding that belief in herself was crucial to her success. In the book, Jeff Keller talks about the power of self-belief and how it influences our actions. He explains that our beliefs shape our reality, and if we don't believe we can achieve something, we are unlikely to take the necessary steps to make it happen. Sarah had spent much of her life doubting her abilities. She often compared herself to others and thought they were more capable, more talented, or more deserving of success. This insecurity held her back from taking bold actions or pursuing her dreams with confidence. But Jeff Keller's message was clear: what you believe about yourself is what you'll become. Sarah took this to heart and began to change the way she thought about herself. She replaced self-doubt with self-affirmation. She started reminding herself that she was capable, worthy, and deserving of success. As Sarah adopted a mindset of belief, her actions began to reflect that confidence. She was no longer afraid to take on challenges, apply for bigger opportunities, or push past her comfort zones. Key takeaway: your beliefs about yourself dictate your actions. Cultivate belief in your abilities, and you'll unlock new opportunities for success. 3. The importance of taking responsibility. In The Winning Attitude, Jeff Keller delivers a compelling argument about the power of personal responsibility. He explains that those who succeed in life, take ownership of both their triumphs and failures. Rather than externalizing blame for missed opportunities or setbacks, successful individuals recognize that their choices, actions, and reactions are what ultimately determine their life's trajectory. Keller emphasizes that taking responsibility puts you in the driver's seat of your life, where you have the agency to make changes and create your desired outcomes. For Sarah, this principle was transformative. She had spent much of her life deflecting blame when things went awry. Whether it was a missed deadline or an unsatisfactory result on a project, Sarah would look outside herself for reasons and excuses. This approach prevented her from seeing the real source of her problems and stifled her growth. However, after reading Keller's book, she understood that the key to unlocking her full potential was to stop shifting blame and instead take full responsibility for both her decisions and mistakes. As she adopted this mindset, Sarah felt empowered. She stopped justifying why things didn't go according to plan and instead began seeking solutions. This shift allowed her to take action even when faced with adversity. No longer trapped in a cycle of excuses, she started approaching her life with more confidence and proactivity. This change not only influenced her work life, where she found ways to meet deadlines more effectively, but also enhanced her personal relationships. By owning her actions, Sarah discovered that she had greater control over the direction of her life and began taking small steps toward her bigger goals. Taking responsibility also helped Sarah build resilience. In the past, setbacks had often discouraged her, but now, when things didn't go as planned, she viewed them as learning experiences. She started seeing every challenge as an opportunity to grow, rather than as a failure. This mindset shift allowed her to bounce back faster and keep moving forward without losing confidence. By taking ownership, Sarah found she could change the narrative of her life from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Key takeaway: the true power of responsibility lies in how it gives you control over your life. When you stop blaming others and begin owning your actions, you empower yourself to make meaningful changes and reshape your future. Taking responsibility means embracing growth, learning from mistakes, and choosing to create your own success, no matter what challenges come your way. This shift transforms obstacles into opportunities for learning and self-improvement, helping you cultivate resilience and proactivity in every area of your life. 4. The power of positive thinking. Jeff Keller dedicates an entire section of the book to the idea of positive thinking. While it may sound like a cliché, Keller explains that the way we think directly influences the results we achieve. By focusing on positive thoughts, Sarah learned that she could program her mind for success. At first, Sarah found it difficult to silence the negative voices in her head. She was accustomed to worrying about the worst-case scenarios and doubting her every move. But Keller encourages readers to replace negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones. The more Sarah practiced this, the more she noticed a difference. She began to visualize her goals with clarity and certainty. Instead of dwelling on potential failures, she started thinking about all the ways she could succeed. This shift in thinking gradually helped Sarah develop a more optimistic mindset, which in turn attracted more positive opportunities. Key takeaway: your thoughts shape your reality. By focusing on the positive and visualizing success, you can program your mind to achieve great things. 5. Overcoming fear of failure. One of the most profound struggles that Sarah faced before reading The Winning Attitude was her fear of failure. This fear kept her from pursuing new opportunities, taking risks, and even trying things she cared about. She would often overthink potential mistakes and avoid stepping outside her comfort zone. For Sarah, the idea of failing felt like the end, not just a temporary setback. However, Jeff Keller's perspective in the book reframed Sarah's understanding of failure. Keller explains that successful people don't see failure as something to avoid, but rather as a necessary part of the process that leads to growth and improvement. According to Keller, failure is an essential stepping stone on the path to success. He suggests that, instead of fearing failure, we should embrace it as an opportunity to learn valuable lessons, adjust strategies, and grow stronger. This shift in perspective was transformative for Sarah. Rather than seeing failure as a personal defeat, she began viewing it as feedback, necessary process for moving closer to her goals. When Sarah made a mistake or fell short of her expectations, instead of feeling discouraged or paralyzed, she looked for ways to improve and learn from the experience. This helped her build confidence and resilience over time, as she realized that failure wasn't a permanent state but a temporary challenge that could be overcome with effort and reflection. By embracing failure, Sarah no longer feared making mistakes. Instead of avoiding challenges, she leaned into them, knowing that any missteps along the way were just part of the journey. Her new attitude allowed her to take more calculated risks, experiment with new ideas, and be more proactive in her personal and professional life. She was no longer hindered by the fear of falling short, but was empowered by the belief that every failure was an opportunity for growth. Key takeaway: failure is not the end. It's a crucial part of the process. When you stop fearing mistakes and instead embrace them as opportunities for learning and growth, you build resilience and develop a stronger, more adaptable mindset. Recognizing that failure is temporary and often leads to eventual success allows you to move forward with greater courage, creativity, and confidence. 6. The power of persistence. Success is rarely immediate, and it's often the people who persist in the face of challenges who achieve their goals. Jeff Keller emphasizes that persistence is a key trait of successful individuals. When Sarah learned this lesson, it resonated deeply with her. In the past, Sarah had often given up too soon when things got tough. If a project didn't take off quickly, or if she faced a roadblock, she would lose motivation and move on to the next thing. But Keller teaches that persistence is essential. By adopting a more persistent mindset, Sarah started to approach her goals with determination. Even when things got difficult, she understood that success wasn't a straight line. It was a series of setbacks, adjustments, and efforts that required patience and persistence. Key takeaway: success doesn't come from instant results, but from staying persistent and committed, even when faced with challenges. 7. Creating a vision for your future. In The Winning Attitude, Jeff Keller underscores that having a clear vision is crucial for anyone seeking success. Vision is not just about setting lofty goals, but also about creating a roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. It serves as a source of motivation, keeping you aligned with your long-term aspirations despite daily challenges. A clear vision enables you to see past short-term distractions and focus on what truly matters, leading you to intentional actions and purpose-driven outcomes. For Sarah, the idea of creating a vision was both eye-opening and empowering. Before reading the book, Sarah was caught in the daily grind without a true sense of purpose. She found herself reacting to life's events, rather than proactively shaping her future. The Winning Attitude encouraged Sarah to pause and reflect on what she really wanted out of her life. This wasn't about vague desires, but about creating a vision that was specific, measurable, and actionable. Sarah began by visualizing the three most important aspects of her life: her career, relationships, and personal growth. She defined what success looked like in each of these areas, considering factors such as career advancement, the quality of her relationships, and the person she wanted to become. For instance, she set goals such as achieving a leadership role in her career, cultivating deeper and more fulfilling relationships with loved ones, and committing to regular self-improvement through learning and health. Once her vision was outlined, Sarah could now align her daily actions with these long-term objectives. For example, rather than just working hard in her job, she began to actively seek out opportunities for advancement, networking, and skills development. In her relationships, she worked on fostering stronger connections and making quality time for the people she cared about. And for personal growth, Sarah took actionable steps like setting aside time for reading, exercise, and mindfulness practices, which reinforced her vision of becoming the best version of herself. The clarity of this vision also helped Sarah to avoid distractions and make better choices. When new opportunities or challenges presented themselves, She could evaluate them through the lens of her vision. If an opportunity didn't align with her long-term goals, she could easily dismiss it. If it did, she would pursue it with greater focus and determination. The vision helped Sarah set clear, actionable goals, making the journey toward her ideal future feel more attainable and realistic. Keller also emphasizes that the process of developing a vision isn't static. Your vision may evolve as you grow, but having one at any point in time gives you focus and a sense of direction. It's not only about where you want to be in the future, but also about understanding the steps you need to take to get there. Furthermore, creating a vision is a dynamic process. It's important to review it regularly, adjust your goals, and refine your strategies as needed. Incorporating a vision into your life also boosts motivation. When you can see the bigger picture, even difficult tasks and setbacks can be seen as stepping stones toward your greater purpose. This shift in perspective ensures you remain committed to your long-term goals, even when the going gets tough. Key takeaway: a clear vision is not just a dream but a practical tool for success. It provides direction, sharpens focus, and serves as a motivator during tough times. By aligning your actions with a well-defined vision, you can confidently navigate life's challenges and stay true to your goals, making decisions that push you forward on the path to your ideal future. Having a vision isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about understanding the specific steps you need to take to bring that vision to life, with focus and purpose in every choice you make. 8. The importance of surrounding yourself with positivity. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful impact on your mindset and success. Jeff Keller advises readers to surround themselves with positive, supportive individuals who encourage their growth. Sarah took this lesson to heart. She began to pay more attention to the energy of the people around her. She noticed that certain individuals drained her energy, while others inspired and motivated her. Sarah made a conscious effort to spend more time with those who uplifted her and contributed to her success. By surrounding herself with positivity, Sarah felt more energized and motivated to pursue her goals. She noticed that her own attitude improved as a result of the people she spent the most time with. Key takeaway: the people around you influence your mindset. Surround yourself with those who support your growth and success. 9. The winning attitude, a lifelong commitment. In The Winning Attitude, Jeff Keller makes it clear that cultivating a winning mindset is not a one-time task but a lifelong commitment. This principle was transformative for Sarah, who initially believed that a shift in mindset could be achieved through temporary actions or fleeting moments of motivation. However, as she delved deeper into the book, Sarah realized that the mindset of success required continuous effort. It was about committing to an ongoing process of personal growth and maintaining the positive habits that fostered a resilient, goal-oriented mindset. One of the key insights from the book is that a winning attitude doesn't just appear overnight. It's something that must be nurtured consistently. It's not enough to simply adopt the strategies outlined in the book for a short period and expect lasting results. Sarah came to understand that the principles she learned, focusing on solutions, maintaining a positive attitude, taking responsibility, and viewing failures as growth opportunities, were not temporary fixes. They became the foundation for how she would approach every challenge and success for the rest of her life. Sarah's commitment meant that she would actively work on her attitude, beliefs, and behaviors, even in the face of inevitable difficulties. Life, as she now understood, would always present obstacles, whether they were professional setbacks, personal struggles, or unexpected changes. But with the tools she gained from the winning attitude, Sarah knew she was better equipped to face them. Her mindset had shifted from one of reaction to one of proactive growth. She embraced challenges with the knowledge that, rather than hindering her, they were essential to her development. This ongoing commitment to maintaining a positive attitude involved setting aside time for reflection, regularly reaffirming her goals, and constantly reminding herself of the strategies that helped her stay focused. Sarah also found value in self-assessment, periodically reviewing her progress and adjusting her approach where necessary. By doing this, she was able to stay on track and remain motivated, even when things didn't go as planned. Keller emphasizes that a winning attitude is built upon small, everyday actions. It is about consistency in how you approach each day, how you frame your challenges, and how you persist in the face of setbacks. Sarah realized that as long as she remained committed to personal development, she would continue to grow and succeed. Key takeaway: a winning attitude is not a destination but a journey. It requires a lifelong commitment to self-improvement, persistence, and maintaining a positive mindset, no matter the challenges. Embrace the process of personal growth and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, contributes to long-term success. Consistently focus on the positive, and over time, your mindset will align with your greatest achievements. Developing a winning attitude is a continuous effort, but it's one that pays dividends for the rest of your life. Conclusion: Sarah's transformation. By applying the principles from the winning attitude, Sarah transformed her life. She shifted her mindset, overcame her fear of failure, and took full responsibility for her actions. As a result, Sarah